Good morning. It's a Saturday morning, and I'm just getting here. It's about 8:30, 9 a.m., and I'm expecting a load of wood. My 2x10 by 16. I needed to order more. The reason why is I was looking at a 16 inch center for my subfloor. The beam's going across, but I went ahead and switched it out to a 12 inch on center, and that will allow me to anytime in the future to put extremely heavy items inside the house, because maybe I will want a wood stove to actually cook someday, or the water that I'm storing, maybe I'll want bigger containers. So I thought, for an investment of probably another $100 or so, I went from 16 to 12 inch. So it's more work, of course, but that's okay. I mean, it's a 5-year plan, right? Well, I have to say this isn't the best morning. I have battery powered tools, and I left my battery pack in my garage charging. So I'm borrowing one, but it has to be charged, and my generator does not want to start for me. That's great. I don't know what could be wrong. I would have to think there's a little bit of gas, so by leaning it this way, it's now getting to the choke and it should start. Even if I just have a little bit. There you go. It just wanted to mess with me. Well, while my battery is charging up for my circular saw, I realized that I left my brackets, my 10-inch brackets that's going to hold the beams that's going to be going across. I left those in my garage with my batteries, so I'm not doing very good. Fortunately, they don't cost too much, and I do have some on the way. And this is the last panel, the last base I have to nail in. All right. 3 more to go. All right, everyone, last nail for this part of the tiny house. Well, I'm finally finished with the foundation. The foundation meaning the concrete pillars, the base that holds the 6x6x12s. I've nailed in the 6x6x12s. Now remember that the foundation of the house is going to sit on these. So it doesn't matter if the little left or right, because it's going to sit, and I have plenty of room that's going to overhang. The main thing is that I needed to make sure that the length, I didn't screw up on the length of it. And I measured the north side, which has to be 24 feet long for it to sit on there perfectly. And I realized it's 24 feet 6 inches. Maybe that was in the design. I don't think so. I think it's because I screwed up and it's actually longer, which would be great because I screwed up a little bit on the north side, but I believe the south side is perfectly straight and dead on. So that's good news. But by the magic of videos, this only took me about an hour. For you guys, for me, coming out here every weekend, it took about 2.5 months. I know that's crazy, right? At least 2 months. No, about 2.5 months, because I'm not out here every weekend. I like to be, but the expense of the gas to get out here is crazy. the next part of the project, because I have weather treated wood for this part of the project, I can get going on that, and I'd love to get it done today and tomorrow. I think I'm going to get it done in a day and a half, therefore it's going to probably take me 4.5 days. Just multiply it by 3. But this one is pretty straightforward. I cut, I put the brackets in, I slide them in, everything should be cut dead on. Everything should fit perfectly, because I'm just building a frame and box and setting it down on the 6x6x12s. It should be good. My only problem is, did I screw up on the leveling of the pillars? If I set the frame down and it's like this, I got to do something about that. I have to shimmy up one side or figure it out, because this frame that goes on has to be perfect. It has to be perfectly square, perfectly leveled, or else the house itself is going to be screwed up. My doors won't fit right, the windows won't fit. I can't mess this up.